the man who changed the face of Indian cricket with a grand 281 in 2001 and helped India to their journey to the top in the longest form of the game. One of the stalwarts of Indian cricket, third most capped player in Tests for India in a career span of 16 years. A dream player, and when in full flow is a treat. Sri Lakshman received the Arjuna Award in recognition of his outstanding achievement in sports in 2001 and the fourth highest civilian award, the Padma Shri, in 2011. It is indeed a fortune to have Sri VVS Lakshman here with us today. May I request you, sir, to address the gathering.
Very good evening. Thanks for the big round of applause. But I was really disappointed that there was not enough applause when the kids were performing. When I get a 100, when I get a 200, I would expect that the spectators applaud. So can I have everyone in this room, huge round of applause to the kids who perform. Please, everyone. They want all the encouragement, especially from their loved ones. And I assume that the people gathered here are the loved ones of the kids who are going to enroll themselves in the new international school. And what about for the teachers? No applause for the teachers? We so easily forget them, and I believe that they play more crucial role in the development of a child than actually parents. As parents, there is a blood relation. So there is some kind of a affection, some kind of relation with your kids. But what's the relation between a teacher and a student? It's a divine relation. Sometimes we neglect that. We don't thank them enough. And I always feel that it's a thankless job. But still, the teachers perform that job. Teachers perform that role with a smile. And that's why all the teachers are divine. And I have a lot of gratitude to the role my teachers have played in my life. Without their guidance, without their encouragement, I wouldn't have achieved whatever I have. Schooling is the foundation on which the life of a child depends. We all see old monuments still sustaining, whereas some new buildings collapsing. Why? Because the foundation is very good. So the school creates that kind of a foundation in the development of a child. You've got a distinguished teacher of high repute. Srivastavji just told, we don't want to just create persons. We want to create personalities. And I'm really glad that I made it this evening to this function, because I got an opportunity to meet a personality. I'm not sure how many of you have gone to the first school started by Mr. Subramaniam in 1994. I happened to be there. I was so glad to see the energy of the students. I was so glad to see the teachers there. The infrastructure may not be of international quality, but there was passion. There was passion for education. And I am very passionate about education. My dream, in fact, as I was sharing with them, is to start a school, because I feel education is required for our society. The way the society is churning out, you require education. Without education, there is no roadmap for a success of a child. So education is very, very important. So I saw the passion for education there. I landed in Chennai this morning, and Jeevan, where are you, Jeevan? Yeah, Jeevan, the nephew of Mr. Subramaniam, a proud nephew, I must say, didn't talk much on the way, but only one thing he shared. He gave me a book, Game Changers by Times of India. And who was there? Guess who was there in that book? Any guess? No one is aware. Mr. Subramaniam is there as a game changer in the field of education. We look for role models. We are crazy about the demigods, the cricketers, the Bollywood stars, but you forget that you've got a role model amongst yourself. And that role model is Mr. Subramaniam. Starting in 1994, Jeevan told me the story. 1994, he started his first school. But what happened before that really inspired me. The way Mr. Subramaniam struggled to achieve the entire empire is an inspirational story. I would like him one day to write a book on his journey from one school in 1994 to more than 100 schools. Not only in Andhra Pradesh, started in Chennai, Bangalore, and if you see the cultural activities, the teachers made sure that all the different states of India are showcased. So I've got a feeling that they're going to start all over the country. And I wish them lots of luck. Education, as I mentioned, is very important. But along with that, there has to be an all-round development. All-round development you could see in the performances by the kids here this evening. The cultural program. It's important to focus on academics, but gone are the days that you're a bookworm. The cultural activities, what did they showcase? They showcased the confidence the kids had. They showcased the coordination the kids had. They showcased the teamwork the kids displayed. And above all, they showcased the discipline. Mind you, it wouldn't have been possible without the hard work they must have put in for the last probably 2 weeks. Probably 2 weeks. They must have worked hard to perform like a professionals. The first cultural activity was by the Tiny Tots, who are in primary school. And I was surprised. I was surprised the kind of energy the kids demonstrated. I've got 2 kids. My son Sarvajit is 6 years, my daughter Achintya is 4 years. And to look after them, I get more tired than playing a test match. That is the kind of energy kids have, the present generation have. They are like a sponge. Whatever you give them, they absorb. So it's so important to teach them the right things